Today is an exciting day. As many of you know, I used to have a membership option on my channel where members gained access to extra content, including my complete courses. However, while I still have a YouTube channel membership for those that would like to support this channel in a financial way, this year I have been working to release some of the best of that previously members-only content to everyone. This is something Raymond and I have been working toward for years, and now it's here. A couple months ago, I released my course on the basics of photography. It's an over 4-hour-long journey from start to finish. I will link to that course in the description of this video, but today it's all about the beginner's guide to classic portrait photography. This course contains 8 modules, 56 videos, and in total is nearly 3 hours of content. And now it's free for everyone. In this course, you'll be learning about classic portraiture, what it is, how to do it. I'll go into more detail on that in a moment, but by the end of this course, you will be confident in creating a classic portrait from start to finish. And you'll understand why that is an important skill in your stable of photography techniques, with elements that will help you across different genres, not just portraiture. For me, it gave me a way of seeing light that crosses over to landscape, architecture, sports, and even commercial and product photography. My philosophy on training is to stay practical and easy to understand. By that I mean that I don't just turn the camera on and start talking. Each of my courses is planned in advance of filming and organized in a way that is easy to follow. I explain the why and the what of each concept, and then we work quickly toward the how in easy to replicate steps. I'm nothing if not pragmatic. My teaching style is to instruct in the manner that I wish I had been taught. Some theory for sure, but primarily hands-on real-world guidance. And the course is called The Beginner's Guide to Classic Portrait Photography, but that doesn't mean that we save advanced topics for later. It means we go step by step, and I show you those steps as you may be performing those tasks for the first time. I take a practical approach that makes no assumptions as to your past experience or your current ability. I just mentioned how I organized the course. Let me explain that. The entire course is in a YouTube playlist, so you can go there and simply watch down the list. But if you don't have hours to sit and watch videos and do exercises, I have broken down the course into modules. Each module has a topic, and then each module has at least several videos that break that topic down. That way, each video is easily digestible in a few minutes. You can watch the entire course in one sitting, but you can also take your time with it. Watch a video or two, sit with that information, then come back and watch more. Before we dive into what exactly you will learn in this course, let's discuss a bit about what you need to know prior to beginning this course. Really, you don't need to know anything. Even if you're just getting started with photography, you can watch these videos and see what you think. Are you understanding what I'm talking about? If not, it might be handy to go back and watch my course on the basics of photography. Like I said, it is over 4 hours long and goes in depth on all of the foundations of photography. You may want to watch all of that, or you may only want to watch the modules or the videos that are applicable to you. Similar to this course, the basics course is split up into modules and then shorter videos. These courses aren't going anywhere, so you can try out this portraits course, go back to the basics course, or vice versa. No stress. Okay, now for this course. What's in it? Well, first we discuss what a classic portrait is. Kind of sounds like a big deal. So what makes a portrait classic? Like exactly. What are the specific characteristics that make a portrait of someone a classic portrait? Things like lighting and posing. You'll learn all of that in this course. And how you can apply your own creativity to it. We'll look at equipment. You will learn what you really need to get started. There's the camera and the lens, the lighting, a backdrop. However, it isn't necessary to have a DSLR, mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, or even a point-and-shoot camera to take this course or even to create classic portraits. If you have a camera on your phone, you'll be able to work with the concepts. And if when I said DSLR, mirrorless, point and shoot, you got lost, don't worry. Stick with me in this course for now. We'll run briefly through the types of gear you might use for portraits in this course, but if you get further into the course and you're still confused with all those technical concepts, again, you can check out that basics course. I want to spend another moment on gear. While I don't make any specific gear recommendations, meaning I don't tell you exactly which camera and which lens to use because there is no one best, rather, I provide you with ideas on what to look for in a camera and the types of lenses that you may use. This type of guidance is especially handy, if I do say so myself, because everyone has different preferences and because I created this course several years ago. Gear has changed since then. For example, I discuss studio strobes. If I had told you the exact set of strobes to purchase, they likely wouldn't be available now. Or you may notice that when I discuss fluorescent continuous lights in this course, which have been largely replaced in the market and in my own studio by LED lights. So while I could certainly remake those videos and tell you exactly what to purchase today, those recommendations would be time limited. And by learning the concepts that I teach in the course, you will understand why you make the gear choices you make, which will be knowledge that will stay with you forever. Then you will learn specifics of how to put all of your new smarts together, the gear and the settings, your lighting, and your knowledge of the classic portrait, all of those aspects. Remember how I said that you don't need any gear in particular for this course? I meant it. I discuss using a non-traditional studio, such as the outdoors, as the environment for your portraits, along with using natural light instead of formal studio lighting. So really, you don't need to spend money to take this course and to get started with portraiture. Then we go beyond the stuff, like gear and lighting. If you're nervous about working with subjects, we'll discuss how to build a rapport with your subject, and you'll even learn some of my personal tips for overcoming shyness. I have always been extremely shy, so this portion of the course is near and dear to my heart. We'll even go through photo editing, from downloading some free software to making the specific edits to your portraits that will help make them stand out. Throughout this course, you'll hear me say things like typically and usually. That's because photography, portrait photography included, is an art. There's no one right way to do it. I'll return to this idea throughout the course and discuss how you can create your own style and process to create your art. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this explanation, by the end of this course, you'll be confident in creating classic portraits from start to finish. And you'll be able to then use your own creativity to expand your portrait repertoire from there. But here's the thing. I can sit here inside your computer or tablet or whatever screen you're looking at, and I can talk all day about photography and classic portraits and gear, but it won't really stick with you unless you try it. So throughout our journey in this course, I will challenge you to complete exercises. Don't worry though, you will learn everything you need to know before each one, and they'll be fun. One final thing before I send you off to learning. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this course was originally created for my members, so you will hear me referring to members throughout the course. You can disregard that. While I do still have a channel membership option here on YouTube, again, it's for viewers that want to contribute to the channel in a financial way. I no longer create new content for members only. Now, how do you see the course? I have added a link to the YouTube playlist in the description below. You click on that and are taken directly to the complete course. This video is the first in the playlist as the introduction, and then we waste no time. The second video is an exercise which explores how we look at light and at shadow. I hope that sounds exciting. I hope this course is a meaningful step in your photography journey. Releasing this course to you all is meaningful to me as a teacher, a lover, and a sharer of photography. I do have a few more courses to release in the coming months: landscape photography, nature photography, and a course on editing for impact. In the meantime though, Check the links in the description for the links to the current courses. And thank you for watching.